They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Mixon on the counter. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
38-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 38. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit. 19 Texans.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal. Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
If Coach was actually holding the playbook down there right now, I think he might have just ripped that play right out of it. What a stunning loss on second down. They'll need some serious magic to convert on third.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
All right. Robbie.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15.
Stroud off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Look hot. 118. What's that?
Now it's Stroud. Has it in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Mixon. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
380. You're hot. 380. You're hot. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Herbert back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, count.
Now Herbert to throw. And they pick him off again. Jalen Smith has the INT.
Intercepted by the Texans. Sets up 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
42. Chargers 21.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
2nd and 15. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter. But this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Undercrush. 380. Hey, Ray. What is it?
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Wait. 18. What's up?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
18. What's up? Hey, uno.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete out to the right side. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Look the hot.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Got his man. This is Knowles. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Buddy. Wide zone. Hey, uno more. Yeah.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Chargers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
59. Catholic.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
21. Go.
Desperation time here on fourth. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Swap. Another swap.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
All right. Tony. Level.
Keeping it with Mixon. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Mixon on the toss. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 3-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Texans nearing their 9th win of the season. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Delta.
Drawn starts with an option, right side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Anderson on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Home trips right. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
49. Chargers 35.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He fields it from the 8.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
A give left side, here's Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
380. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Hey, go lion, 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 lion. Set.
Here he goes, one final shot. He finds Johnston. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So it's a win for the Texans. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.